Alright guys, Owen here, and once again I'm bringing you another Photoshop tutorial. I've been getting some requests to do a Photoshop tutorial on how to make a basic clan logo. So if you're uploading this to YouTube, you probably want to make it the recommended avatar size, which is 800 by 800 width, and you probably want to make the background either background colour or white. I want to put mine on white, but yeah, so it's 800 by 800. So there's a couple of ways to do this. The way I like to do it first is this is just depending on if you've got, say you've got like a clan like mine called, well, it's not my clan, but the clan that I'm in called Blaze, and I was Blaze Destroy, so I made a clan logo like this. One second, let me just see if that's big enough. No. What about that? Yeah, it's alright, but delete that. New layer. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Delete. New. There we go. Right, so we've got my new thing here, and for some reason it isn't. Let's just delete that. There we go. Alright, so I've got my D here, and I'll probably just move that down a bit. So I've got the D there. I'll just rasterize this and then make a new layer, and then put a B, put that on, drag it and then connect it up, Control T, and make it fit like that. So then you've got just that basic, but then obviously you would want to shrink that one down a bit like that. So then you got like a curved around B, but with no like point here. Obviously you can see some little dips, but that'll give it more of a DNB effect. So then you can just go and merge these two together. Merge layers, there we go. So now that's just, oops, there we go. So it's just that. So you probably want to go and save that, but I've got one somewhere. Where is it? I don't know where it is, so I'll just save this file. Save as. Probably want to save it as, well, yeah, you'll want to save it as JPEG. I mean PNG, sorry. Just for now, call it whatever you want. So I'm just gonna mark things, and then okay. Then you can just go ahead and there you go, close that off, drag that onto there, open it up. You'll have the exact same thing, but now, I don't know. But anyway, it works a lot easier. So now what you can do is you probably want to resize it, because 800 by 800 is going to be the full size of your profile picture or logo. So you want to make it, well, put it where you want. For me, I want it here. Well, actually about there, yeah. And then I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a flag of my choice. So I'm gonna use GB Great Britain. But if you don't know how to do what I'm about to do, just check out my other tutorial, Photoshop tutorial of how to put a flag over a clan logo. So you just want to do that. And then you want to go on here, click that, click on there, Control Shift and I, backspace, there we go. So then I'm just going to deselect it all, and now I've got this with my white background, there we go. Just make sure I haven't moved it, no. And now I'm gonna, where is it? Oh, you double click on this, yeah. There we go, I'm gonna drop shadow, inner, outer, inner, bevel and emboss, contour, whatever. I'm gonna that one. I don't want to say that again because it sounded like I had to say it in last time, but I can't say it properly. Decrease that a bit, and there you go. You may. I'm not sure if it'll make a difference. No, taking that off doesn't make a difference. So you can just do what you want with that, and then usually at this point, if I just want some text to go on it, I'll just fill the back in black, and then I'll go on to 1 second. There we go. With that, no, just keep it like that. Okay, so now I've got the B and the D put together with the black background. And now I just want to add some text underneath. Obviously I want to change the font size, so that's alright. So I'm just going to do style and put it about there. Yeah, that's alright. And then if you don't have any, at this point I usually like to add some optical flares in, but if you don't have the optical flare brush and you have some optical flare photos, like not this, where's my, there it is, my editing pack in here, textures, no sorry, not fire, flares, and then I like to use this one. So yeah, you can just drop that in, place it where you placed it, paste it, rasterize layer, change it to screen. There we go. Now just place that where you want to make sure you got it in the right place, and then Control C, Control J. Then you'll see it's got brighter, and you can just drop that below it, and then there you go. You've got your like underline, like border sort of thing of your word. You've got your Nice Clan logo, and also you've got a nice background to go with it. It's just, the background is just simply black, but it adds a whole effect of like a sort of a misty feel because of the optical flares. So then, if you do it, I'll show you how to do it with the brush if you have the optical flare brush. So I'll just put one on this. I'm sure you know how to use the optical flare brush, but for some reason if you don't, here we go, this is how you use it. You simply, why can I not, there we go. You simply select the colour that you want down here. I'll have it, well actually I'll just get this, choose that colour, optical flare, there we go, just add that on. Actually I should have raised it backwards, gone to this. Probably want to make it lighter when you choose one, so you want a blue but about, oh, okay, I don't know what just happened, but about that's good. Right, there we go. So now you can just put that on, and there you go. You've got a little. Obviously, it's not as effective as these ones because these are actually photos of an optical flare, and this is just an actual brush, so it doesn't have the sort of shiny feel to it as that. Look, it doesn't. I think this one's really just a case of if you want to add a bit more dark onto your optical flares. To be honest, I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not really that much of an expert on them. But yeah, you can just enlarge it. If you don't know how to bring this up, you can just hit Control and T. I should have probably said that earlier. But yeah, you can just add that. Sit here, and there you go. Once you've done that, I'm sure you know how to save it. But if you don't, you just go into File, Save As whatever you want, and then you probably want to save the format of it to JPEG. Click Save, and then you want to pay attention to this part here because you want to make sure it isn't over 1 megabyte for YouTube, because that's the highest it can go. So because I ain't got that much on this, I can just put it to 12 and then hit OK. And then if I go on to this properties, as you can see, it isn't a megabyte, so this would be fine to upload to YouTube. If it'll open up, there we go. So yeah, once you've done that, if you don't want to do the sort of like B or whatever, and you just want to get rid of that, and then fill tool, and you just, oops, and you just want to have the sort of this part effect, and you're not quite sure what else you want to go here, then you can just where is it? Text there. You could probably just increase the size of this to about let's say 200. Yeah, that's good. And then say I'll just put let me vet text your clan. Obviously, actually you might want to make the text a little smaller. Let's change it to 150 maybe. Oops, I should have highlighted it first. Actually, I'll put it to 176. How's that? Still too big. 150. Still a little too big. Just put on 120. There we go. So then you can just add that on. Say you want to put that there. Then you could probably want to go onto this and then rasterize it. I don't know why, but I just like to rasterize them. Blending options, shadows, just all the usual stuff that you put on, so make it look like that. And then drag that down to about there. Gradient on it if you want. I'm just gonna choose that. No, actually, yeah, that one looks alright. Yeah. And then put a stroke on it if you want. Pattern overlay. Let's see how that looks. Not really that much difference. Texture. Just change the texture to maybe that. Yeah, that looks nice. There we go. And then you can just put that where you want. But obviously, I'm just gonna put it there. And then you could add stuff like put that there. You could go onto your brush and then add stuff like 1 second, let me, yeah, stuff like this. Obviously not as bold as that, but I don't know, just stuff that you think will suit, like put that in one of the corners. Back onto brush, put some obviously don't just like choose some and then just like start blotting them about. Obviously that doesn't look that bad, but yeah, just don't just start blotting things about everywhere. I'm just going to take that off. Alright, there we go, and put that under there. And then I'm going to do sort of a 3 ring effect. So yeah, that's alright. Step backwards. Okay, so I want one there. On there. No, that's still too small, too big even. I'm trying to do like this sort of Olympic, I forgot what it's called now. Olympic rings thing. Yeah, like that. Then go on to brush. Where is it there? And then just like add that one and that one. And then I guess you could add one there if you wanted. And obviously you can just keep going with what you like, but I'm just going to add these on. And oops, didn't mean to click that. Edit step backwards. There we go. And about there. No, sorry. There, yeah. There, maybe. No. Just adding some sort of a hexagon feel to it. Don't know why I said hexagon, it's circles, but anyway. You can just keep adding them and adding them till you think you've got enough. But yeah, once you think you've got enough, you can just save it the same way as I did a minute ago. But I'm just gonna go and start ending it here. And make this one a little smaller, and put one, make it a little bigger. Yeah, about that, and then there we go. Almost. There we go. So then you've got, that's kind of a little bit messy, but yeah, whatever you think looks good, you can just add some sort of a thing, some sort of an effect to it. Try and actually start adding some oval sort of thing on it, like that. Now I'm just going a bit crazy with the circles, but it looks alright, I guess. Don't look too bad. Alright, there we go. So yeah, you can just do what you like, really. So yeah, if you're wondering why I haven't been uploading a video the last couple of days, I've been trying to get some more Photoshop tutorials out, and I've been trying to think of some new stuff to do. So yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like and comment. If you want to stay in tune with the Photoshop tutorials, the Call of Duty gameplay, whatever you like on the channel, please be sure to subscribe. Thanks.